Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Hardin Local Weekly. We're excited to be here. We have our special guest, Councilwoman Selena Hudson from Vine Grove. She's down in the bottom, I think. There we go.
Hey, Selena.
How are you doing, Selena?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We're good, and we're glad to have you.
Yes, I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
We also have Scott Lucas, my co-host.
Hey,
Say hey.
how's everyone doing?
Nathan.
If you're watching this live, just let us know. And if you're catching the replay, let us know as well in the comments.
Yes. We have Nate Bryan. He does our business news updates. How are you doing, Nate?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about you all?
Real good. It's hot out there, though. Trying to stay cool. And, of course, we have John O'Brien, who does events. How you doing, John?
Outstanding, as always.
Great. We're excited to be here today. For those of you that haven't watched us before, we typically segment this live stream into 3 different parts, with the first part usually business news, and then local events, and then our special guest interview. And so that's what we'll be doing today. I did want to encourage everybody that hasn't yet to scan this QR code, which you can't see my mouse. So there we go. Scan this thing up here. It'll take you to our Linktree page that gives you opportunity to subscribe to our other social channels, and also just make sure that you hit the bell in the top left corner of that page and give us your email. And if you own a business, go ahead and register your business with us so we know who you are, and we can make sure we do proper vetting in the future. Scott, what else you got for us this morning or this afternoon?
Oh, just a lot that's happening. We got some, business news going on with Nate, and then we've got Selena share some events going on this week and next week. And, Radcliffe is just booming over here. I know E-Town's booming with what John's got. So just trying to stay warm. As everyone knows, the weather's changing, getting a little hotter. So stay hydrated and just be safe out there. Drink plenty of water, please.
I will just want to highlight real quick John O'Brien down here. Looks like he got his corn dog.
I did. And I tell you what.
Good.
I got one last week. I got this one today. They're up on the north end of the county, Bus and Bites, North Wilson, right before the gate to Fort Knox. They're there till 2:00 today, so you got time. And they got corn dogs.
Great.
How is it?
Oh, it's outstanding. It's the best corn dog I ever had. Oh, very good. Very good.
And for those of you that don't know, Bus and Bites is the food there is cooked by, maybe not cooked directly, but bossed out by one of our favorite guys that used to cook at the Heartland golf course, right? Raymond. So he's a great cook. They have really good food at that food truck.
They were up there today, yeah.
Nice.
Cooking these corn dogs.
All right, well, we'll move on. I'm glad to see you got your corn dog finally. Good stuff. All right, let me turn off this QR code. All right, Nate, what do you got for us on business news today?
Well, since John was talking about Radcliffe, we'll stay up there. Go by Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Sam's Gyros, which used to be in the mall. That was probably one of the longest tenured people in the mall. They are going to be expanding to Radcliffe. It's right next to Clean Good Eat, where that's at. It's across from Big O Tires and kind of near the entrance to Woodland Mobile Home Park. So right in that spot, there's a big sign. They've already got it up. I don't know when they are opening yet, but that'd be good for their brand. And kind of like Juanito's, they've spread out, and Pappy's Tacos did too. And then Sam's Gyros, after the mall renovations, they have moved over to between Kansai and GameStop. I went over there and had a great meal. I got the chicken gyro. My wife, not sister. Oops. She got the lamb gyro, gyro, whatever we're calling this thing. But it was very good. The fries were great. Had all sorts of seasonings, and looks like they were doing well for their first Saturday open. Staying on Dixie, Cosmic Golf If you turn out by the bowling alley, you'll see the giant new sign. It's the revamped Heartland Golf Club clubhouse. They are now hiring. I am 100% confident they will be open by Labor Day. Now the nets just went up. They're hiring for all sorts of spots. I know the restaurant can hold over like 200 people. And if you've been to Top Golf, I saw Top Golf the other day at Oxmoor. It's kind of like it. It's got, I think, 36 bays. It's got an indoor, climate controlled, air conditioned putting course, which would be nice. It's very, very tough. I mean, I will say it's definitely tougher than Heartland and Malibu Jacks and Extreme. Like, this is the toughest miniature golf course I've played in quite a while. There is no give. You better be good. And it's also got like a party room. It's got simulators. It's got 2 different bars. I think it's got an ice cream shack. So it's got all sorts of stuff. I know that they've been working on this for a while, put millions of dollars into it. So that's coming along. I
was going to pause you there. Have you heard of an opening date yet, or anything like that?
I have a proposed opening date that I'm not allowed to give out because they're still waiting on a couple things.
Okay.
It will be probably definitely 100% before Labor Day and maybe even weeks before that. So, but
great.
We still need some things to come in and make sure all the zoning and stuff and the fire and everything's in, and then all the hiring's done. Everybody's trained before they don't want to open up and just kind of half do it. They want to be full go, full bar.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I've walked through it. It's real nice. We'll have to get some video footage before they open to share.
I think they invited me to come out for a sneak peek, so I might get that Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and we could have some of that for next week or the week after that. But they've invited me out to come look at it again.
Great.
Going to the hotel district, while the new hotel by Texas Roadhouse is, you now seen the brick go up over at the former Texas Outlaw building. Is Duff's Famous Wings will be the first in Kentucky. They are now hiring. They are known for, if you want some spicy hot wings, this is the place in E-Town to go. Sorry, Wingstop. Sorry, Pizza Hut. Sorry, whoever else. This is going to be the place to go to get your hot wings. I mean, maybe a food truck or two may have something hotter, but they're known for that. They're also known for their beef on wick. So it's owned by the 2 former Dairy Queen, the people that own the former Dairy Queens, the Grimms. So they are now hiring. I think they are shooting for summer as well. I don't have an exact opening date, but obviously hiring means that they're closer. And then downtown, the local butcher. It's a great name because it's a local butcher. They're in the former Fastenal. If you're coming from my side, 210, it's before you get to downtown, near kind of across from the cemetery. If you're coming from downtown on the north side, it'll be on the left. They are now hiring. So they're planning a summer opening as well.
That's great. And they're going to be called, that's their company name, Local Butcher?
The Local Butcher. But that's their Facebook group. They have an Instagram account. Or I know they have a Facebook group. I think they have an Instagram account. But yeah, if you look at the Local Butcher in E-Town, it shows up on a search.
That's great. That is great. I'll be looking forward to getting some steaks from there. Maybe for this weekend. We're going on a family vacation to Rough River, so I may stop in there.
I know they do have a Campbellsville location. I don't know if it's called the same thing, but it's by the same people that are out of Campbellsville. It's the Smoots. So, but I know they're highly rated and reviewed. I know that they're also providing the food over at Hub House, or the meats for Hub House. So obviously when they open, they'll be very good for our local businesses to have fresh meat 5 minutes away.
Cool. You have anything else?
I did get asked about if you've been out on the Texas Roadhouse side of town, you can see that the former KSP building now has fences around it. I have been told those are offices. It's still owned by the state and government. The city does not own it. I think the city would like to acquire it or have somebody else acquire it because that'd be a great spot for another hotel or restaurant. As far as I know, it's just KSP and state. If you've been out by the government centers, the Justice Center or the city government on Ring Road, Kroger has started moving some dirt. That's going to be the Kroger, Super Kroger, if you want to call it that, Kroger Marketplace. Be the third one in E-Town. They have started moving around. And then obviously Publix has moved a ton of dirt for the Publix and the shopping center that goes with it. And then over by Central Hardin, the new Baptist Hospital location looks pretty much done on the outside. I don't know what all they got to do on the inside, but the outside looks pretty spectacular. And then across the way is the Ascend, which is supposed to be a huge residential, commercial combo complex. Supposed to have at one point supposed to have over 1,000 doors, which I think would make it the biggest residential development in Hardin County. They did go in front of the zoning on Tuesday. I didn't go to the meeting. I haven't seen the minutes, so I don't know what was decided there.
Okay. Great
Any
updates.
word on Freddy's at all? I love a Freddy's. I saw that they've done some progress.
Yeah, they're shooting for July. If you
Okay.
saw, they posted on Instagram the rain that was wasn't great to them. They did get washed out with all the woodwork, but I think they're fine now. But they posted on that. But yeah, they're shooting for for July as well. They've made a lot of progress real quick over there. And don't be shocked if another restaurant moves right there next to them. Can't really say who it's going to be yet. They do have a super goal. I know it's a name that lots of people have mentioned that would be great for Hardin County and E-Town. It's somebody we do not have, but if they land it, it's going to be awesome for this community.
Great. Well, we were gonna have Selena next, but she's having some issues. She's not. So we're gonna go to you, John, and then hopefully she'll be able to get back online. She was mobile, so if she's not able to make it back, I'll make sure to interview her, record it, and post it later. But hopefully she'll end up coming back before John's done. And John, take it away.
Yeah. All right. So talking about food. We got the food truck at Freeman again tonight from 5 to 8. Same thing, all that good food. The food trucks are out there, families hanging out, playing games. Head on out there. Again, stay hydrated. It is hot. It's going to be hot. It's going to keep being hot. But it should be a good time out there. Also, you may see some vintage cars rolling around through the town today. They got kind of a great race lunch stop out at Swope today. At 11, they had that. But they should be kind of just driving through, and they're all heading to Frankfurt tonight. So right now, again, you'll see a lot of old cars in town. So to kind of take a peek at those when they're rolling through. Tomorrow morning, I want to see you there, Phil. They got some sunrise yoga out at the bandstand. It's free to the public. So I want to see you down there. Come on, I'll be there. Getting my flow on. It's a fun time. Always good that when they do that out there at the park. I think it's every other Thursday that they're doing that. So it's a fun time.
Great. I think if we ever get up to where we have 50 simultaneous viewers during a live stream.
Okay,
then I'll come out
like
there and do it. And it'll be ugly. I'm not good at it.
Hey, it's all your personal practice. That's the best thing about it is you're not competing against anybody else. It's you.
Yeah.
But then tomorrow we got some fun stuff too. Again, we got the yoga. Start off your day right with the yoga, and then we have Tavern in the Garden. You know it. Kevin Jagger's local legend. He's there. He'll be singing his heart out, having a good time. Food truck there. It is Juanita's Tacos. So they usually park over there a lot of times in front of John O's down the road here on Dixie, but they're going to be there tomorrow night. So get your taco fix. Again, stay hydrated over there. I know they had technical difficulties last week with the tavern with the rain, but we don't have that this week, I don't think. I think it's going to be all right. Thursday night after the tavern, if you're of age, come on over to BBT. We got karaoke jam happening. Also, if you like the Buffalo Wings, they got the American Legion. Buffalo Wing Night is tomorrow night. So before Duff's comes to town, if you want some Buffalo Wings, go give American Legion a little bit of money. Have some good tasty wings over there. Friday is jam-packed with a lot of things. Depends on what you want to do. If you're creative and you want to make some cookies, they got a cookie and charcuterie decorating class. Firefly Nutrition here in E-Town. So check that out if you like decorating cookies or want to learn how to decorate cookies. It's a good time to do it for sure. Also got the Bob Seger tribute band at the Historic State Theater, and up in Motee's Sports Pub. I wish she was here, Vine Grove. Have any of y'all been to Motee's?
I haven't been there.
I have not either, but I kind of seem like I want to check this out. They got a TGIF party with DJ Brooklyn. It's going till 1 o'clock in the morning. So that should be a fun little time in Vine Grove. If Selena gets back on, maybe she can give a little info on that if she knows about it. Also, something kind of just good for the community. There's an adult peer support training starting. It's a 2-day event. It's Friday and Saturday at the Renest Recovery Support Services. So there's some criteria on their page that you have to meet to be a peer support person. But if you meet those and want to do that and feel like it's something you're called to do, they do have a training for that this weekend.
Great.
And Saturday, we got Trail Tots Birding Club. So if you got a little kid that likes to look at birds, or you want to go look at birds, they've got it going on at the E-Town Nature Park Pavilion. It's a bird watching crew. They start at 9 a.m. Also, we have the Elizabethtown Trail Classic, which I don't know if that's there used to be another trail classic that was in Elizabethtown. I don't know if it's the same one that went through a neighborhood almost. But this one is going to be at the fairgrounds. It's a running event. There's either a distance one or it's a timed one where I think they run for 10 hours. And they see how many laps they get in 10 hours. So that's a big event happening out there at the fairgrounds. And then the Fenders for Family Truck Show out at Hedges Trucking in Sonora is 11 to 5 on Saturday as well. And that's going to be something they do at auction. They got food, bouncy houses for kids. So it's a cool kid event, but also raising some money for the Carson Ashley.
Well, that's cool. How did the micro wrestling event go last weekend?
Oh my goodness. It's always amazing, man. Micro wrestling. It's something to behold. If you've never seen it, you got to see it in person. And they have a show. I don't know which channel it's on, but they have a TV show about the trials and tribulations of a Pigeon Forge micro wrestling conglomerate. So it's a fun time.
Mm-hmm. What's that? What's the poster behind you back there? The fireworks? Can't quite see it.
Fernet. Yeah, that way. So Fernet's it's an Italian liqueur. A lot of bartenders like to drink it. It's kind of a digestif as well. Kind of helps you digest your food a little bit. It's got some herbs and different things. Kind of like bitters. People usually like take a little bitters with some soda. It's just, I think it says, what does it say? Oh, who needs fireworks when you got a shot of Fernet?
I mean,
I was going to add that since John and I are both wrestling fans, we get to decide or fight who controls this one. But OVW Wrestling has announced they will be going to the Bluegrass Sportsplex over there. So I don't know if that's a business or if that's going to be an event. So it kind of crosses both of our jurisdictions. I don't know when exactly it's coming. More events will be announced. I don't think they've hosted OVW before. I'm pretty sure they haven't. I know they've hosted college volleyball and some other things, but I think this will be the first OVW professional wrestling they've hosted. But I know that retail fans get jacked up anytime they come down here. So more of that will be released later.
That's great.
That sounds awesome. Yeah.
They also have hosted some MMA matches in the past. So that's also cool.
That is.
That maybe they'll also bring back MMA.
It's a very versatile place. If you haven't been out there, Todd Davis and them have done a great job with that. They filled a need, filled a void. Because I remember growing up when I played soccer, although I wasn't very good at it, the only indoor place was Oldham County or Mockingbird in Louisville. So to have that, where people, I know that there's 3-on-3 things. You got basketball that goes out there. I think there's co-ed volleyball that they have. CrossFit, cheerleading, gymnastics. I mean, it hosts all sorts of stuff, and it's just great to have for a community of our size.
It was great. Hey, if you haven't yet, go ahead and scan this QR code right there. There we go, John. Great one. And connect with us. And Selena hasn't made it back yet, so I'll probably have to record her. Yeah. But since we have a few more minutes before everybody has to drop off, I figured we could run through this list of 4th of July events real quick.
Sure.
I have it pulled up. I don't know if you guys do. It's in the notes tab, but you might not be able to see it on here. I added it to notes and restream. But who wants to go with that? I think Nate, you worked with on some of this
Yeah,
list and
I
somebody
worked
else.
with Erin Cundiff. If you've seen her on, not hard not to see her on Facebook because she's in all sorts of groups. She does a great job with the Utah
Mhm.
community group. She's gave me a lot of these, and then usually me and Lindsay Akers and Kaylee Buchanan will team up on this. But starting July 2nd, so we're starting a couple days early. Head over to Lebanon Junction at the Field of Grace Church. 6 o'clock, they'll have live music. Bring your chairs. They will have fireworks, and that's at the Field of Grace Church in Lebanon Junction. July 3rd, we have two different chances. If you're on the north end, Thunder over Radcliffe. I mentioned earlier, it did get moved to North Hardin this year. I think that's a great change. North Hardin's got a huge parking lot, easy to find, centrally located. They've got all sorts of stuff going on over there, food trucks and a DJ, plus great fireworks show. For the Sonora people, Thunder over Thurman on the south end. So south end, LaRue County, some of those people. Thurman Landing, great event spot. It's hosting starting at 6 o'clock. It will have live music and a free magic show by Dinky Gowan, I believe. So nice little combination there. And July 4th is the two big ones. Founders Day fireworks over at the college, Elizabeth Community Technical College, starts at 7. There'll be a DJ dance party in the parking lot. I think there will be some vendors. Fireworks at dark, and then Fort Knox has a really cool one. 6 o'clock at Brooks Field. If you've ever been on Old Ironsides Avenue, I think it's Old Ironsides or Fifth Avenue. You can go over there and park there. They've got live music, kids zone, a salute to the nation celebration, and then the fireworks. July 5th, our friends in LaRue County will be having a celebration at Creekfront Park starting at 5 o'clock. It's got live music, bouncy house, and food trucks. And then July 11th, we get another weekend. We get back-to-back weekends, so that's awesome. July 11th, 6 o'clock in White Mills, we have at the White Mills Ballpark. You've got live music, inflatables, and free food. One of the few people who does have free food is while it lasts, hot dogs and chips and drinks. And then Vine Grove, I'm sure Selena would have talked about it, and we may get her back on here. That's also on July 11th. That's at 5 o'clock at the Optimus Park. They've got DJ, food trucks, and vendors as well. So all sorts of stuff going on. If you want to see fireworks, your kids like fireworks, all sorts of chances.
Mhm.
Luckily, I've got a dog, so hopefully it's just one day he needs him and he doesn't get too nervous.
Great. Yeah, so that's a great list. Thanks to you and to Erin Cundiff for putting that together. And if you haven't joined, what is her group name? The one
I think it's Elizabeth Community Info, I believe.
Is it like, does it say unofficial in it or something like that?
Yeah, we can try to look it up real fast.
Yeah. It's the Elizabethtown unofficial community. She admins it. I admin it. Two other individuals admin it.
Yeah, it's a great group. We like to be collaborative. Good. Okay. Yeah, we'll share. I think it's a private group, so we can't share it. But
Right.
there's a lot of good content in there, and we're trying to be a lot more collaborative here at Hardin Local, even with other groups and other people that do similar things. I think that works better for everybody in the community.
It does. Yes.
So great. So Selena hadn't made it back yet, so we'll probably just cut this short, and I'll get her on a pre-recorded, and then I'll post it later because she has some good information that I'm sure everybody would like to know. She's just so well spoken and understands our community, so we definitely will make sure to get her back on here to be able to say her piece.
No, I always got back out
Yeah.
to her. See, there's always something technical.
It is.
Even something small, whether it's on data or not, it just happens. You just got to go with the flow.
That's a fact. And anyway, we got the QR code back up, and you can scan that, or you can also, if you're on your phone and you can't scan it, you can just go to hardinlocal.com and it'll pull our link tree up. Make sure you subscribe with your email, register any businesses you have. That's so we can properly vet the businesses for future content. If you do end up wanting to publish something on Hardin Local or whatever, we like to know who you are. Make sure that you're legit.
Right. And don't forget to like the Hardin Local page and join the group if you haven't already. Depending on if you're not watching on Facebook, you're on the page and then the group.
Mm-hmm. And we're on the YouTube channel. We're live streaming on YouTube. So if you're not I know we have at least one person watching over there. We had a few more earlier.
Nice.
But if you'd rather watch us on YouTube, I think the video feed may be a little higher quality over there. And we're also streaming on Instagram. And hopefully in the next week or so, we'll be streaming on TikTok. But I'm waiting for approval. And we'll go from there. Anything else, guys? Let's check the comments. Jamie Curtis said, "Hey, everyone." Hey, Jamie. Christy Gordon said, "Hi, Selena." We'll let her know you said hi. She doesn't see it. Bussin' Bites is watching. Hey, Bussin' Bites. John was real happy about that corn dog. Who else? Oh, Keith and Megan Tall said, "Nate, you were killing it."
I try.
And Vicky Curtis said, "Exciting." Not sure to what. It was to something. And then we also
Corn dog.
had, the corn dog. That's probably what it was. And then Keith and Megan Tall again said, "Great job." I think they're talking to you, John. Steve Wade asked when the midget wrestling was. I was just going to clarify that was actually last Friday. I was just curious how it went. And that looks about it.
John, is there any wrestling with the Hardin County Fair coming up or no?
Not that I've seen yet. I haven't heard about anything or seen anything happening. So,
I know it has been in the past.
right. Hopefully sooner, closer to, they'll have something more on that.
Has anybody heard any updates on the amphitheater they're building?
So
Go ahead.
So actual like clearing trees, I have not seen any. So I pretty much I live downtown and I walk pretty much to Buffalo Lake every morning. I'll jog and walk down that way, come down, get a cup of cold brew at Bob afterwards, and then head home. But the only thing I've seen them do is pretty much they've got the road paved all the way up to the top of the dam there, and then they have a spiral thing going to a top piece that doesn't, it's not connected to the amphitheater at all. It's more for the trail, kind of addition of the stuff on the trailhead that's down here on Dixie. They did put in a filtered water filler for bottles and also like dogs as well over there at that entrance with some
That's cool.
I think some bike repair stuff for like biking as well. So that's all down here at that new entrance, and some chairs that they've yet to, like chairs and tables they've yet to uncover, but they're down there. Oh yeah, you got to have the
Yeah,
water for the dogs.
Gotta bring the dog on. This is Dobby.
Uh-oh, there you go.
From Harry Potter, that's what it is.
Harry Potter.
But anyway,
Good stuff.
good stuff. He was down here laying up. I stepped on him, so I figured I'd show him off for a second. But
Yeah, like I said, as soon as I see them starting to clear trees, I'll let y'all know. Like I said, but that's going to be, I think, the biggest portion of trying to get that moving is clearing out that whole area of trails that they're taking away to build that.
Oh, that's cool. Jamie said again that Granny is super excited about Super Kroger.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm sure my grandma will be excited about it too.
Well, hopefully
Okay.
it alleviates some of the traffic on the north end as well as on Dolphin Drive. I mean, I've also heard rumors of a fourth that could be going near as part of that Central Hardin development. Kroger was mentioned for that one, but I think they do a very good job in this area. They obviously always stay busy. So, but I think the Super Kroger is going to be really nice. I think there's going to be other stuff with it. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a restaurant in the outlots or maybe even another shopping mall with them, because usually they do that. So I don't think Kroger will be the only thing going there.
Right. I think we've got this wrapped up, unless anybody has anything else to say.
All I got to say is happy early birthday, bub.
Oh, thank you. Mine's tomorrow.
That's great. I don't know how next week's going to look for the live stream because I'll be down at Rough River with my family, but I should have internet, so we'll still do it. It just may be real less professional. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might be on a kayak while I'm doing it. We'll see what happens if I have signal. Anyway, go ahead and remember to connect with us. Also, if you are a female professional that is interested in potentially being a co-host with us, as you might notice, we're a primarily all male lineup, but we are looking to add a female co-host. So if you're interested in that, private message me or Scott. But you can also email me at philtaul, PHILTAUL @outlook.com. You can also tag people you think would be good in the comments. That's always fun. Or don't. But I appreciate everybody joining, and thank you guys. And we'll be back next week. Have a good, safe end of your week, and try to stay cool.